Everybody, how's everybody this evening? We're going to go ahead and get started. There'll be a few more drifting in here. But don't forget about our Christmas show next Friday night. We got a great Christmas show lined up. And I know you're going to enjoy it. Tell your friends and neighbors about it and come on out. And we'll make it best it can be, and we'll all enjoy it. And Santa Claus will come visit us and get all of our prizes. We'll just be happy, won't we? Jimmy gonna get you anything for Christmas, you reckon? Probably not. But also I want to tell you that, remind everybody, especially all you ones that's from Canada, be sure and tell all your friends and neighbors you know down on the beach where you stay that about our Christmas show next Friday night and about January the 4th, when we start back. Next Friday night will be our last show for this year. And we'll start back on January the 4th with Leona Williams and Ron Williams out of Nashville, Tennessee. Need to, if everybody will, be sure and be telling everybody about that, because we hope we have a good turnout like we did last year. But, and then we have a regular show every Friday night, but on February now, the 15th, Lisa Lane from Texas will be here. Does an awesome Patsy Cline tribute. And the following day, Saturday, is our steel guitar reunion. There'll be steel guitars all over this stage. And we got a couple right here that's playing on it. Jimmy Powell, our regular steel player here, is going to be playing. And the guy that's playing the lead guitar for us now, he'll also be playing steel on that show and doing some lead guitar. So we'll keep him busy that day. If you've never been to a steel guitar show, you certainly owe it to yourself to come out if you like steel guitar, because the best of the best will be lined up on this stage from 12 o'clock p.m. Saturday until about 8 o'clock that night will be all steel guitars. Plus, we'll have singers, artists singing all during the day. So that's things to keep in mind that's coming up in the future. But we're going to let this guy get started right now. And we believe we got a great show lined up for you tonight. We hope you enjoy it. So we're a small crowd so far tonight, so let's be sure we holler real loud and let these guys know what that we're going to enjoy what they're doing, what they've got put together for us tonight. Artie Rodriguez couldn't be here. He had to go up to Nashville. He's going to be on the Shotgun Red show next year. He's got to go up there and tend to that business that's on RFD Network. So I know he's excited. We're excited for him, but he'll be back next week. All the guys will be here on stage. Danny Howell's back this week. But anyway, with nothing else to say or do, let's go ahead and give Mr. Roy Hammock a great big round of applause. How about it?
Tacked across the window of my old Ford, there's a sweet tea on the front seat and a box of chicken wings. I'm dialing on the radio for a song that I can sing. Better change. When I get low, well, I left my soul out in the rain. Lord, what a price I'll have to pay. The storms of life for washing me away. Thank you. Well, old milk pouch, tobacco sign, faded on the barn, brings back those old memories of Mama's farm. When love was just a country girl that moved on down the road, she almost had me turned around, but that was years ago. I better change my wandering ways. I've seen my better days. Always getting high when I get low. Well, I left my soul out in the rain, and Lord, what a price I'll have to pay. The storms of life are washing me away. Yeah, the storms of life are washing me away.
All right, I'll tell you what, that was good. There's a little button right on the end. If your finger gets over it like mine, whew, I don't know, but we got you going now, buddy.
Good deal. If it happened to anybody, it'll happen to me, I guarantee you. We're gonna do one called Catch a Falling Star. The crowd was very small for a country music show, but he faked a curtain call like it was years ago, and then a lady grabbed his arm as he staggered down the aisle. Then with all his country charm, he addressed her with a smile. Won't you catch a falling star before it crashes to the ground? Well, don't you know how people are? Nobody loves you when you're down. Well, pick me up and take me home, and I'll bring my old guitar. Bring a golden oldie song if you'll catch a falling star. He had a silver-plated bus and 1,000,000 country fans. Now he's like just one of us, and he drives a little van. They were beating down his doors, lovely women left and right, and now he's on a hardwood floor, wondering where he'll spend the night. So won't you catch a falling star before it crashes to the ground? Don't you know how people are? Nobody loves you when you're down. Well, pick me up and take me home, and I'll bring my old guitar. Sing a golden oldie song if you'll catch a falling star. Yeah, sing a golden oldie song if you'll catch a falling star. Thank you, thank you. All I have to offer you is me. before you take another step, there's something you should know about the years ahead and how they'll be. Well, you'll be living in a world where roses hardly ever grow. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansion waiting on the hill, no crystal chandelier, and there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. Thank you. Sweetheart, I'll give you all my love in every way I can. Oh, but make sure that's what you want while you're still free. 'Cause the only gold I have for you is in this wedding ring. 'Cause all I have to offer you is me. There'll be no mansion waiting on the hill, no crystal chandelier, and there'll be no fancy clothes for you to wear. Everything I have is standing here in front of you to see. All I have to offer you is me. All I have to offer you is me. Thank you.
How about a hand for Roy Hammock? Yes, sir. Fine job, Roy. Well, we're glad to have every last one of you. We appreciate all of you coming. And we got through with our little technical difficulties, I think, and so we're looking for smooth sailing the rest of the show. Sit back and enjoy yourself. Just kick off your shoes and stick your feet up on the shoulders of the person sitting in front of you, and it'll be all plumb all right. Get relaxed. We're going to bring a fellow out here that's a fine country singer, and we're glad to have him all the way from Dothan, Alabama, Mr. Danny Howell.
Once I lived the life of wine and roses. I drank a lot back then for one concern. Success for me lay just around the corner. I thought my social friends, they'd help me make the turn. Now I'm paying for the days of wine and roses. A victim of a drunken life I chose. 'cause I kept the winding through away the road. Jimmy Powell. Jimmy Miller. I stood by and watched the bottle take control of me. The turn I made was not the one I planned. I watched my social standing slip away from me, while I let the bottle slowly took command. And now I'm paying for the days of wine and roses, a victim of a drunken life I chose. Now all my social friends look down their noses, 'cause I kept the wine and threw away the rose, because I kept the wine and threw away the rose. Thank you. Appreciate it. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, plans to be in a warmer town come summertime, maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll do fine. Got laid off down at the factory, and their time is not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows I've been working hard, wanted Christmas to be right for Daddy's girl. I don't mean to hate December, it's meant to be the happy time of year. But my little girl don't understand why Daddy can't afford no Christmas here. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. I don't mean to hate December, It's meant to be the happy time of year. But my little girl don't understand why Daddy can't afford no Christmas here. I got a little Merle Haggard for you. Ray Price tune here. Don't accuse me of being without feeling. If you do, you know that you're wrong. 'Cause it was you who was careless and drove me into another's arms. The other woman isn't prettier than you, but the other woman soothes my wounded pride. And more important, I feel I want it again. I can't give up the other woman in my life. I'm afloat in the middle of a river, and I can't climb out on either side. If I go over the deep end, just remember, sweetheart, you never tried. The other woman isn't prettier than you, but the other woman soothes my wounded pride. And more important, I feel want it again. I can't give up the other woman in my life. I can't give up the other woman in my life. Thank you, appreciate it. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. It'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red 'neath the green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes starts falling. That's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright in your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue Christmas. Mr. Powell. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. It'll be so blue just thinking about you. But you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue Christmas. Yes, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue, blue Christmas. Thank y'all. Merry Christmas.
Danny Howell. Well, y'all might have noticed we've got us a new guitar picker up here, and he's also from up in the Dothan, Alabama area, and we're glad to have him picking here with us. And we're going to get him to come up here and show you that he's not just another pretty face. He can sing too. So we've decided we ain't going to hire nobody else unless they name Jimmy, so he fits the bill, see. So here he is, Mr. Jimmy Miller.
I'm out of rope over here as far as I could reach. Don't let me get in front of Jimmy. He'll make faces at me. I want to be able to see him make faces at me. We're going to show everybody off on this one right here. Let them do a little picking. Old Haggard tune. Could be holding you tonight. Could quit doing wrong, start doing right. You don't care about what I think. Thank you. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Hey, listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Hey, putting you down won't square no deal. I don't feel no pain. My mind ain't nothing but a total blank. And I think I'll just stay here and drink. listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. There ain't no woman gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Let's pick something. To loosen everybody up just a little bit. That's a good icebreaker. We're going to slow it down for you. Do your little hag, another hag tune. If you can't tell it, I'm a Merle Haggard fan. 1, 2, 3, 4. You always find hurt my pride. Thank you. If I'm not crying, you're not satisfied. I don't know why you wanna hurt me so. If you're trying break my heart, you don't have very far to go. You don't have very far to go before the heartache begins. I already feel the sadness of a heartbreak setting in. I don't know why you wanna hurt me so. If you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. I already feel the sadness of a heartbreak setting in. You're turning down the flames of love to you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. If you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go. Thank you very much.
Was a good job, wasn't it? All right, that was one Jimmy. Now we're going to get the other Jimmy up. In case y'all haven't heard, we're going to be having a big steel guitar show in February. That's on February the 16th. The day after, Lisa Lane will be here on the 15th, so y'all be sure to mark all that down and be sure to be here. And don't forget Leona Williams on the 4th of January. That'll be here before you know it. But the steel guitar shows, if you've never been to one, it's really a big country music festival is what it is. And there'll be people, singers and all sorts of pickers here, and a whole bunch of fine guitar pickers, fine steel guitar players. But there won't be none of them no better than this one right here, because we're real proud of him, because we think he's as good as they get, and we glad to have him. He's going to do you a pretty Christmas song, Mr. Jimmy Powell and all the guys. Winter Wonderland. I got cold just playing that song. I played it so good. We got a fellow we're going to bring out here now that we hadn't had him here in quite a while, but he's been off working a job and got to make that living, you know, so he's been off doing that for a while, and we're glad to have him back here at Gilley's Family Opera again. Y'all probably hadn't seen him in a while either, but we're ready to get him out here and let him play you a couple. Mr. Ricky Haddock.
Glad to be back. Glad to see all of you. Wish I was down on some blue bayou with a bamboo cane stuck in the sand, but the road I'm on don't seem to go there. So I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. The way I am don't fit my shackles. The way I am is reality. I can almost see that bobber dancing. So I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. Wish I enjoyed what makes my living. I do what I do with these willing hands. Oh, some would run, no, but that ain't like me. So I just dream and keep on being the way I am. The way I am don't fit my shackles. The way I am is reality. I can almost see that bobber dancing. So I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. Yes, I'll just dream and keep on being the way I am. Thank you very much. Like I said, all y'all looking good. Real good. If the rest of y'all in them seats, I'm sure there's somebody out there. If y'all just set up, it looked like this place was full. Go ahead and kick it off. I think it's guitar for that. That beat? Yeah, my guitar's out too. Now me at work at Harold Super Service. We specialize in service all the way. And the only thing that really bugged me is that big old boy and his stripped down Model A. Now at Harold Super Service, we do grease jobs. We do 30, 40 flats every day. And just about the time we get real busy, here comes that boy in his stripped down Model A. And he said, give me 50 cents worth regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tire, won't you, mister? Clean my window too if you have time. dreamed I died and gone to heaven. That mighty super service in the sky. I was satisfied with pumping gas forever for the angels in the sweet by and by. Now the pearly gates was just around the corner. I could see the new ones coming every day. I was changing plugs in Moses' magic carpet when through the clouds came a stripped down Model A. And he said, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tire, won't you, mister? Clean my window too if you have time. Well, he said, give me 50 cents worth of regular. Check my oil too if you don't mind. Put some air in my tire, won't you, mister? And clean my window too if you have time. Yeah, clean my window too if you have time. Thank you very much.
Well, that's the first half of our show. Y'all stick around. We'll see you up at the concession stand. We'll be back in just a few minutes.